We are discussing question 70 in symmetry and practical geometry, part D. So the question is something like this. There is a point A which is reflected about the line L. So it makes point C over here. So C is the reflection of A. There is another point B which has equal distance from the line. Okay. And when you connect B to C, the midpoint is point P. Okay, so
P.
so this is the problem. What they are asking you to prove is that uh, if point P is in the middle between these 2 points, so if you have a perpendicular to this, if point P is the center of between here and here, okay, then this length plus this length, is it the minimum that is possible? Okay, so they say, is AP plus PB minimum for point P midpoint? Okay, so point P is assumed to be the midpoint. So what they are basically saying is, if you move the point P, so let us take a situation. Let us say that you moved point P over here, just moved it. Okay, so now the new length will be this and this. So then AP and PB changed. Okay, then you can say, I don't know, now has AP plus PB become more or become less? We don't know, because PB has increased but AP has decreased. So we are not able to tell for sure whether it has increased, decreased, or it still remains the same, because that is also a possibility. So now what I did was, so I found the solution for this. Okay, so the solution is something like this, and I will draw the solution. You see if you are able to then conclude whether AP plus PB is minimum for the point P being the midpoint of this line. So obviously now point P is not the midpoint for this line, right? So instead of connecting the new point P dash to A, I connect it to C. Okay, so now I'm saying that the answer is staring at you in the face. So now can you tell me whether you got the answer or not?
So it's the same. It's equal. It's still equal.
Which is the same?
So A and B wala.
A and B is the same, correct? But I have changed P. I have moved P this side. It's become P dashed. So my question is, AP plus PB, sorry, AP dashed plus BP dashed is greater than or equal to or less than AP plus PB. So you can say this is greater than, less than, or equal to. Which one will you put there? And
Equal.
more importantly, why?
So it's a charlatan.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So in PA and PB, they are equal. They're totally equal
Yeah.
because P is the midpoint, and in the other one, the P dash one,
Hmm.
A is smaller, but B is bigger. So it's like the same length, but you're just making one alphabet smaller and one alphabet bigger.
So you're saying
So I think it's equal.
you think it's equal. Okay. So
Yeah.
Mudit thinks it's equal. Anybody else? Anybody else thinks some other answer? Any other opinions? No, nobody else is paying attention to this video. So Mudit, that's why I'm telling you. Okay, first of all, let me tell you. No, you are not correct. You are wrong.
Okay.
It's not equal. Okay. So
Okay.
that means two options are left, greater than or lesser than. Okay.
So,
Now
yeah.
I'll tell you I'll tell you another thing. You are ignoring this line that I have drawn. You are still looking at AP dashed and BP dashed. But don't look at that line. Look at this line. Okay. So in fact, what I'll do is I'll erase this line. I'm saying forget about it, and I'll tell you why you have to forget about it. But if you look at this line, then um, can you say that CP dashed plus BP dashed, okay, and um, CP plus BP, which will be greater? In other words, I am asking you, is this length greater or is this length greater? Which is going to be greater?
So there's no equals to option right now.
Same options, greater than, lesser than, or equal to.
So like they're the same line, but you're just curling it a little bit.
Yeah,
You're just
so when I make the line curl like that, this plus this is going to be equal to or greater than or lesser than this plus this.
so, but this line it is coming in the PA part. So would it affect? Would it affect?
PA part.
Yeah. So
This
like
one, this one. It's cutting there. No,
yeah.
forget about it.
Oh,
Just tell me this
so
line,
then I again think it can be equal.
it can be equal.
Hmm.
Okay, that's funny. I give you a square, okay, and there is
Hmm.
a diagonal,
Hmm.
okay. So this diagonal, the length of this diagonal, and the length of these two sides added together, okay. So let's keep it as A, B, C, D, which is going to be greater, AB plus BC or AC.
So A B I think because like you're saying the part is getting added, right? A B is getting added.
AB plus BC. That
Yeah, A
this
B
plus
plus B
this.
C. Yeah, this.
So here you don't have any problem in saying that AB plus BC is greater than AC, correct?
Yes, sir.
So look at this diagram now.
Yeah. So it's like C P dash and B dash B P dash.
So what sign will come here? That's what I'm asking you.
Sir, I'm not sure. Then
Not sure, still not sure.
um, sir, I don't know. Sir, like in this in this case, I'm getting confused. Like
That's
in the
okay.
square one, it's so easy, but
So if I just
um,
complete this diagram by,
so I'll just
like this,
what sir?
I just made it into a quadrilateral again. Can you see the parallelogram here? You said
No, sir.
in a square,
Uh,
in a square,
yeah,
sum
yeah.
of the sides is greater than the
Yes,
diameter.
sir.
Okay. Will you say the same for a rectangle?
Yeah.
The sum of this side plus this side is going to be greater than this side, correct?
Sir, I couldn't hear you.
No, I'm saying in a square, you said AB plus BC will be greater than the diagonal, correct? Are you able to
Yeah.
hear me now?
No, sir. I think my network bandwidth is low. I don't know. Yeah.
So I'm saying,
So wait. So now it's getting better. Wait. I'll
okay,
just
so
try
I'm saying
again.
that in a square, the sum of these two sides is greater than the diagonal. In a rectangle also, the sum of these two sides will be greater than the diagonal. So if you,
Yeah, sir. Now I can see. Sir, it's true.
yeah, so
So, yeah.
if you make a parallelogram also, the sum of this side and this side is going to be greater than the diagonal. So this is a
Sir,
parallelogram,
I think then it would be great. Yeah, sir. It would be greater.
greater than, exactly.
Sir.
Okay.
Yeah, sir.
So now, but we haven't still answered our question. This is what we have to answer, right? So now I'm going to draw back this line. Okay. So I'm saying if CP dashed plus BP dashed is greater than CP plus BP,
Hmm.
then this line, which is the same as this line,
Hmm.
okay, so this line plus this line is also going to be greater than,
Greater than. Yeah, sir.
okay, so therefore this statement over here is true, that AP plus PB will be minimum only if point P is in the midpoint between these 2 points. Okay, so that is the
Yeah.
conclusion of the problem.